Our daughter was born 18 weeks early and had to get taken down, transported to Grady.
You've got a baby that can't communicate with you, that's completely dependent on you, and you have to do everything to keep the child alive.
This is the car and this is me. The car hits me, slams on his brakes, I hit the hood, and then am catapulted, to use my husband's word, into the pavement.
I can't imagine a place like Atlanta without a place like Grady.
The doctors at Grady are some of the finest surgeons and specialists in the world.
I was there for the Buckhead shootings. I was there the night of the Olympic bombings. I was there just a few months ago when the skywalk fell at the Botanical Gardens.
You know, when that bus last year ran off the interstate and went up the HOV lane, thought he was still on the road, and remember, ran right off the edge of the overpass? And all those people showed up at Grady Hospital, and had there not been a Grady Hospital, you know, a lot of those people wouldn't have made it.
The existence of a place like Grady is absolutely essential to having the world-class city that Atlanta wants to be.
This is a place that is there for everybody, from the richest person to the poorest, to do one thing: give them the best care that we can, using the best techniques that we know.
They don't ask where the person came from. They don't ask how much money they have. They immediately kick in and do their thing.
So without the public safety net hospitals, without hospitals like Grady, we can't continue to serve the citizens who are losing health care at rising numbers every day.
We're the largest producer of doctors for Georgia of any health system.
So on any given day, approximately 400 residents and approximately 200 medical students are being trained at Grady. These are the people that ultimately will finish their terms and will stay in Georgia, stay in Atlanta, and provide care.
Grady is also an amazing engine for scientific discovery and research. We're not just practicing good medicine, we are defining what private hospitals will be following and copying in 5 or 10 years.
Grady is special. Grady makes the whole city a better place to live.
Even if you're not a direct patron or patient of the hospital, it's in everyone's best interest to have this important entity be there and be strong.
I think it's the true essence of what we are. Atlanta is our hometown, and a hometown cares about all its citizens.
It gives more to the state than it takes, 10 times over. And yet people drive by I-75 downtown connector and they look at that big looming hospital and go, not my problem. And then 2 miles down the road they're in a crash, and all of a sudden it's their savior.
Grady is a piece of the fabric of Atlanta, and that when you look at the mosaic of the entire city, that tapestry cannot be woven without a Grady Hospital.
How do we create something that's going to last for the ages? We're not talking about a year, 2 years, 5 years from now. We're talking about creating a system that's going to take care of my kids and their grandkids and the citizens of Atlanta for generations to come.
We have ensured the survival of Grady. We now have an opportunity to ensure the success of Grady. So Grady becomes what we all think it ought to be, which is Atlanta's hospital, that we're all proud of, that it's there for all of us, that it offers specialties for rich and poor, but it also offers a safety net for all of our citizens so it never loses its mission.